First thing, when we get outside, we'll gather around the planting bed where the marigolds are. We see what the flowers look like here on the screen, and the ones we're going to be harvesting today are going to be a little bit drier. We'll notice that because now they're at the end of the season. You're going to pick 2 of those dead flowers, and you're first going to make a prediction about how many seeds you think are going to be inside those flowers. Okay? Then you're going to draw the flowers. Okay, then we're going to gather back together. We're going to line up, come back inside, and you're going to actually dissect the flowers.
There's a worry that if kids come out of the element of a traditional classroom that you're going to get into chaos or kids won't be focused. And I think it's a perfect example when we talk about kids on the playground where when they can focus that and talk about the science learning, the same thing's going to happen if you give them a clear objective of what you want them to do and a clear activity of what you want them to do, that you're going to see incredible learning happening within the outdoors.
If I had to pick anywhere in this school, like where to do my work, I'd pick the outdoor classroom.
Really?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know why I like it. Peaceful, and sometimes I could do my work around here, and this is my special place to sit.
So you do homework? What kind of homework have you done here?
Math, mostly.
Every time that we come out here, we learn about new things, and we have a book that is inside the classroom that we write about what we see, what we heard, what did we do, things like that.
We talk a lot about cycles in science, especially in elementary. We talk about life cycles of plants and animals. And one organism in particular that was really interesting last spring to see was ladybugs. A lot of our students are familiar with ladybugs and they recognize them when they see them, but one unique thing that they don't often see are the larvae that the ladybugs are born from.
Larvae are the ladybugs, the baby ladybugs. They crawl like a lot through here and over there.
Can you show us one someplace?
Yeah.
And last spring, I remember in our outdoor classroom, we had many experiences with identifying the larvae, observing them. And this all started by one student recognizing this critter on the ground that they didn't know what it was. And so that offered the opportunity for us to research and say, well, how can we find this out? And so we're able to use that real experience, bring that back into the classroom and do a little research, find out about the organisms, and now the students are more able to connect the full life cycle of the ladybug to actually real stages that they've seen the ladybug go through in actual nature setting.
That flower during springtime,
Gustavo.
it has lots of bumblebees because it has lots of nectar in it.
They have very delicate skin.
Sticky situation, can we through?
Are these biotic or abiotic components of our environment here?
This is an biotic, this is biotic, and the log is abiotic. But since you said that it was once living, so it's abiotic. So it's still biotic.
Okay.
And
what was the log sitting on?
Dirt.
And what is that?
Abiotic.
Okay, good.
I think there's incredibly powerful impacts on students of all learning abilities, whether it be students who are cognitively very high, as well as those struggling learners. In order for students to really be successful out in life, we need to give them the strategies and equip them with particularly the mathematical thinking and the science thinking so that they can live in our society and be able to have those jobs. They're not just talking about what it means to see the segments of a worm, but they see the segments of a worm. They watch what happens when they peel apart a piece of bark or pick up a rock. It's not something that's a theory of something they read in a book, but it's something they actually experience. We've had quite a few visitors that have come by and have been just amazed to go through our little opening and walk in and just to see this peaceful environment within an urban school and the amazing learning that takes place in there.
Guys, let's please put all your organisms back where they belong in their home, and we need to line up.